Start your day with God's wisdom. Daily devotional to learn English. Proverbs 6. Every morning is a new opportunity to walk in God's wisdom, to align our hearts with His truth, and to make choices that bring life and purpose. The book of Proverbs is filled with divine instruction, offering guidance for every aspect of life. Proverbs 6, in particular, warns us about the dangers of laziness, dishonesty, and the consequences of poor decisions. It calls us to be diligent, to act with integrity, and to seek God's plan in everything we do. Wisdom is not just about knowing what is right. It is about living it out every day. The question is, will you choose wisdom today? Life is a journey of choices. Some lead to growth, while others lead to regret. Proverbs 6 reminds us that even small decisions shape our future. The way we use our time, the way we handle our responsibilities, and the way we treat others all have lasting effects. The Bible warns against idleness, urging us to be diligent like the ant, which works hard to prepare for the future. When we embrace hard work and discipline, we position ourselves for success. But when we choose laziness or procrastination, we allow opportunities to slip away. God calls us to be faithful stewards of our time and talents, using them to glorify Him and bless others. Another key lesson from Proverbs 6 is honesty. God values truth, and He calls us to walk in integrity in all we do. The world often promotes shortcuts, deception, and selfish gain, but these lead to destruction. When we live with honesty, we build trust and honor God with our character. A dishonest life may seem to bring temporary success, but in the end, it leads to downfall. Biblical wisdom teaches us that living in truth brings peace, stability, and long-term blessings. Choosing honesty in every situation strengthens our faith and reflects God's light to the world. God's wisdom also warns against harmful relationships and influences. Proverbs 6 cautions us to be careful about the people we trust, the agreements we make, and the paths we follow. Not everyone who comes into our lives has our best interests at heart. Some relationships bring us closer to God, while others pull us away from His plan. We must be discerning, seeking friendships and partnerships that align with biblical wisdom. When we surround ourselves with people who love and honor God, we find encouragement and strength. But when we walk with those who reject truth, we risk drifting from His purpose. The choices we make today determine the direction of our lives. Proverbs 6 reminds us to be wise with our actions, to avoid destructive behaviors, and to stay faithful to God's plan. The enemy seeks to distract and deceive, but God's wisdom provides clarity and strength. Staying close to His Word, praying for guidance, and living in obedience lead to true fulfillment. God's plan is always better than anything the world offers. His wisdom is the foundation that keeps us strong, no matter the challenges we face. As you go through today, reflect on the lessons of Proverbs 6. Be diligent in your work, honest in your words, and wise in your decisions. Choose relationships that build your faith and avoid paths that lead to regret. Seek God's wisdom in every choice, knowing that He is faithful to guide you. When you live with wisdom, you walk in the light of His truth. Every day is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to draw closer to God. Will you listen to His wisdom? Will you follow His path? Choose wisdom today and experience the peace and purpose that come from living in God's plan.